Okay, Sheep Barn, let's get started. Class 1. Trig Sudman, Andrea Rose, Whitley Smalley, Taya Thompson, Marissa Merrill, Cooper Sanchez, Kason Bowman, Adeline Crowder, Trig Sedman, Justice Eklund, Cadence Hunter, Quinsley Cardona, Tegan Durner, Paige Matthews. Paige Matthews, Justice Eklund, and Cadence Hunter to the waiting ring. We're waiting on Class 1 for you. While we are getting Class 1 sorted, Class 2, start thinking about it. Holden Killian, Tegan Durner, Sage Durner, Tegan Durner, Zuri Anderson, Justice Eklund, Bryn Bulgren, Tegan Durner, Landon Shea, Emery Brannigan. Final call for Justice Eklund and Paige Matthews. Okay, welcome to the Bread and Fed from Laramie County. We have a lot of breeders in this first class. Andrea Rose is on her Brian Cox lamb. Whitley Smalley showing her Lambert Baumberger livestock lamb. Marissa Merrill on her Cox lamb. Kason Bowman on his Jeffrey Club lamb. Adeline Crowder showing for Spy Club lambs. Justice Eklund for Bauman Show lambs. Cadence Hunter for Winslow Club lambs. Quinsley Cardona for Spy Club lambs. Tegan Durner for Durner Club lambs. And Paige Matthews for Kim Cox Club lambs. I also would like to introduce our judge for the evening. Jess Deal comes from Brush, Colorado, where she and her fiance help raise commercial sheep and lambs through rural Colorado Club Lambs. She's been judging and showing at the national and state level her whole life and attended Northeastern Junior College and Colorado State University for livestock judging. She is the student life coordinator at Morgan Community College currently in Fort Morgan, Colorado, and working towards her master's in ag science. We appreciate you coming, Jess. Class 2 for the waiting ring, I need Bryn Bolgren and Justice Eklund. Class 3, start thinking about it. Guthrie Watkins, Bethany Gassner, McKinley Sunderland, Quinn Schneider, Kenzie Johnson, Tyler Sunderland, Logan Howard, Haley Cooper, Abigail Horde, Drayden Morrison, Selena Millhouse, Sage Sterner, Sophia Stengel, Whitley Smalley, Sage Sterner, Trigg Sedman. We'd like to thank our buckle sponsors for the Bread and Fed show. The buckle is sponsored by the Laramie County Farm Bureau.
Good evening, everybody. It's a real honor to be up here today, and I absolutely love sorting sheep. There's no better way to spend a Wednesday night. Can everyone put their hands together for the exhibitors in the ring? It's nerve-wracking to come out here, especially with one born and raised here in the county. What a cool thing. Put your hands together for the kids. I think these top 5 have a ton of quality in them, and they're a lot of fun to sort out here today. Young man that starts off our class, this weather lamb is one that hits you really hard with that show lamb look from the side, tucked up through that breastplate, able to maintain that levelness out of his dock all the way down to the ground. Set him in motion, still really flexible. Get your hands on him, one that I just really like, and I think he kind of walks away with the class today. Young man, very nice job. Young lady coming in second, this is a really nice ewe lamb. I think she gives a really stellar look from the side. I absolutely love how the shape she takes into her front rack, and when you step behind her, she gives up no shape back there. It's just when I get my hands on her where she washes out just a little bit, gets maybe a little more plainer and less descript right over her loin edge. Just hard to compete with that one that starts off the class, but a really nice ewe lamb to go in second. Young lady coming up next with the speckle face. It's really hard to raise ones that stay fresh, especially when they have some of that white face in them. She's struggling with them just a little. One that's extremely powerful, has a ton of shape from behind, is able to carry so much shape right from behind his shoulder and still manages to get out and move with some flexibility. Where I'd like to change him, I think he gets just a little plainer, and that comes with the territory. Maybe wants to step underneath himself and not stay so square out of his dock, but young lady is doing a really awesome job showing that lamb. Coming up next in third, maybe one of the smaller lambs in class, but one that's extremely fresh, really green. Some extra time on feed will do that one a lot of good. Is his hind end perfect? No, I think he breaks down in that hip-loin junction just a little bit, but one that can still get out and go and look really nice when she sets him up. He's got a really nice showman honor today. Rounding out the top 5, good job. Rounding out the top 5, this is one that's a powerhouse in class, maybe a bit plainer, doesn't come with the same shape up high, but still gets out and go with a ton of flexibility. You're doing a really nice job showing him today. These 3 that round out the class are doing a really awesome job. I'll talk to them individually, but what a way to start off the bred and raised class.
Okay, results of Class 1. First place, Kason Bowman. Second place, Tegan Durner. Third place, Quinsley Cardona. Fourth place, Andrea Rose. Fifth place, Cadence Hunter. Sixth place, Marissa Merrill. Seventh place, Whitley Smalley. And eighth place, Adeline Kreider. Coming in the ring, we have Class 2. All right, class 3, I should have in the waiting area Guthrie Watkins, Bethany Gassner, McKinley Sunderland, Quinn Schneider, Kenzie Johnson, Tyler Sunderland, Logan Howard, Haley Cooper, Abigail Horde, Drayden Morrison, Selena Millhouse, Sage Durner, Sophia Stengel, Whitley Smalley, Sage Durner, Trig Sedman. The Bread and Fed show is a little bit different than the regular market show for county fair. There are no divisions and there are no breeds. So first and second from every class will come back at the end for a final drive and a display of all of our breeds in Laramie County, all of our breeders in Laramie County. I'm going to make a correction to my last statement. We're going to pull top three from every class. Laramie County is proud to sponsor 15 breeders within our county displaying market lambs this evening. B3 Livestock, Brian Cox Club Lambs, Lambert Baumberger Livestock, T4, Cox Club Lambs, Spy Club Lambs, Jeffrey Club Lambs, Bauman Club Lambs, Winslow Club Lambs, Little Bow Sheep, Watkins Club Lambs, Durner Club Lambs, 2905 Livestock, Brody Medina, and Emery Brannigan. I am still missing Guthrie Watkins, Quinn Schneider, and Sage Durner for Class 3.
This is a really fun class to sort, and I think that there's a lot of different types and kinds, and you hire another judge on another day, and their opinion might differ from mine just a little bit, but bottom to top, this class has a ton of quality in it. Young lady in the pink that I'm going to use to start, this is a weather that I really, really like, both on the handle, set that one into motion, and it's one that I just like a whole heck of a lot. Get your hands on him, extremely descriptive right behind the point of his shoulder, still maintains a ton of width and genuinity all the way down to the ground. If I could fix him, do I think his neck attachment's great? No. Do I think he has too much set to his hock? Yes, I do. Those are just some little adjustments, but overall, a really nice weather there to start the class. Young man coming in second, this is a weather that has a stellar look from the side, one that I actually really like in terms of his shoulder placement, still really level out of his dock all the way down to the ground. With that, gets too straight off of both ends. Just set that one into motion, likes to get a little posty-legged, can't quite get past that enough to move into that first place slot, but one that I think has a ton of really awesome muscle shape, still really descriptive on the handle. I like that one to fall into second. Young lady's doing a heck of a job showing this third place sheep, one that I think hit me really hard when walked in the ring, kind of fell apart for me just a little bit as the class went on. One that's extremely long from his 13th rib back. I just love that length there. But with that, starts to push up in his top just a little bit. Doesn't want to work with you quite as hard. Set that one into motion. Just too much set to that hawk in the rear. So that's what sorts this one third. But one that I absolutely love in terms of some length. You show the heck out of him. You do a really nice job. Whiteface coming in fourth. One, a ewe that I really, really like. It's hard to compete with a whiteface in a class of crossbreds. I recognize that, and I respect this sheep a whole lot. One that has some extra condition, but that comes with being whiteface. One from a build standpoint and pattern, just really nicely put together. One that I think is going to have a lot of potential down the road, and I really like that one to fall into that fourth place slot. Just doesn't have some of the extra freshness and unique pieces of the three in front of her to sort her way up, but really nice job. Young man rounding out the top five. Another one that's extremely long. This one's just a truck when you get him moving. Has a ton of power up high, ton of muscle from behind. It's his build that sorts him into fifth. One that just has too much flex to both pasterns off either end. Wants to push out in his hawk. Gets a little bow-legged, but one that I think is just awesome from a market perspective. So very well done. Put your hands together for this class. I'm going to talk to each of these kids individually.
When you're coming in the ring, please make sure you have your tag numbers. We're missing some placings because of no tag numbers. Okay, results of Class 2. First place goes to Tegan Durner. Second place, Landon Shea. Third place, Tegan Durner. Fourth place goes to Emery Brannigan. Fifth place, Sage Durner. Sixth place, Bryn Bulgren. Seventh place, Tegan Durner. 8th place, Holden Killian. 9th place, Zuri Anderson. And 10th place, Justice Eklund. Okay, entering the class ring now is class 3. On deck, I need class 4. Whitley Smalley, Hattie Morrison, Tegan Durner, Farrah Schmidl, Cooper Baumgartner, Ryan Fairherm, Michael Etcheper, Whitley Smalley, Michael Etcheper, Brinley Cardona, Lana Johnson, Brinley Cardona, Brody Medina, and Coyer Bowman. Okay, our winner from class 1 was Kason Bowman, and he was exhibiting his Jeffrey Club Lamb. Second place was Tegan Durner, and she exhibited her Durner Club Lamb. And third place, Quinsley Cardona, exhibiting her Spy Club Lamb. Class 2, first place was Tegan Durner, exhibiting her Durner Club Lamb. Second place, Landon Shea, exhibiting his Watkins Club Lamb. Third place, Tegan Durner, exhibiting her Durner Club Lamb.
Another really fun class that has quality top to bottom. I think these top three all have some differences for sure, and they have their holes as well. Young lady, I like to start this weather. This is one that I think puts the most good together, one that I think hits me really hard as soon as you walked into the pen. When he steps out and gets moving, one that I love, just one that from a structural standpoint steps out and kind of floats. I wish he was working with you a little better the whole time, but when he gets out, looks really nice. Get my hands on him, one that I just love on the handle as well. All together, just a really complete, nice lamb to go ahead and start the class. I think it gets a little trickier for me personally as you move to the 2Us that come in hole 2 and 3. I opt to go with this one in second, just because of the added mass and absolute dominance in terms of muscle that this one has. The second I walked up on that one, that thing's a powerhouse. She's got a huge rack, carries that all the way into her leg in from behind, and is still able to get out and move. Is she perfect on the move? No. She's one that has too much set to her hock, wants to run underneath herself ever so slightly, just doesn't pull herself together quite as nicely on the move, and that's what sorts her into second, but a really nice ewe lamb there to go in second. Rounding out the top three, this natural colored ewe is one that I really like when you get her set up on the side. I think the depth and angle to her shoulder is really nice. She's able to tie that in really well, and I love the length she offers from the side. It's in motion where she also wants to fall apart a little bit more. She likes to step outside of the plane of her skeleton, breaks down in that hip-loin junction just a little bit, but one that I think puts together a lot of really nice pieces from the side and has a lot of uniqueness, especially being a natural colored in this class. Really nice job showing that ewe lamb. Coming into our fourth place slot, this is another lamb that I think puts a lot of good together from just sheer market perspective. One that's really big up high, still carries a ton of muscle in from behind. I love the shape it takes to his rack all the way from the top to the bottom. Just from a structural standpoint, again, wants to step outside the plane of the skeleton. Isn't quite as fresh in behind that shoulder or over that loin edge, and that's what sorts you fourth, but a really nice weather to go in fourth. And rounding out the top five, young lady's got a ewe lamb that I think looks really, really good in motion. One of the best in terms of structure when you get her out there. Just maybe has a little extra condition, little deeper shouldered today. Just doesn't want to have the profile ability that some of the other ones had, and that's what sorts her into that fifth place slot. But a really nice ewe lamb to round out the top five. Again, put your hands together for all of the exhibitors in this class. I'll talk to each of them again.
Okay, results of class 3. First place goes to Haley Cooper, exhibiting her Winslow Club Lamb. Second place, Selena Millhouse with her Watkins Club Lamb. Third place, Sophia Stengel. Fourth place, Tyler Sunderland with his Spy Kids Club Lamb. Fifth place, Sage Durner with her Durner Club Lamb. Sixth place, McKinley Sunderland with her Spy Kids Club Lamb. Seventh place is Logan Howard with his Spy Kids Club Lamb. Eighth place, Whitley Smalley with her Lambert Baumberger Livestock Lamb. And ninth place, Kinsey Johnson with her Spy Kid Club Lamb. 10th place, Sage Durner from Durner Club Lambs. 11th place, Drayden Morrison from Winslow Club Lambs. 12th place, Guthrie Watkins Club Lambs. And Bethany Gassner, Spy Kids Club Lambs. Coming in the ring, class 4, Whitley Smalley, Hattie Morrison, Tegan Durner, Farrah Schmidl, Cooper Baumgartner, Ryan Fairherm, Michael Etcheper, Whitley Smalley, Michael Etcheper, Brinley Cardona, Lana Johnson, Brinley Cardona, Brody Medina, Coyer Bowman. I am still waiting on Holden Killian, Paige Matthews, and Ryan Fairherm to the holding pin for class 5. Paige Matthews to the holding area, final call.
Really fun class with a lot of different breeds in here, which makes it a little more challenging on my side, but a whole lot of fun. Young man that's going to start out this class, this is just a really, really good show sheep. Walks in the ring, immediately hits me as such, one that gets out and moves with a ton of flexibility, looks really good. Young man gets him set up really nice from the side. You're doing a heck of a good job. One that's extremely descriptive, still really fresh to the touch, just one that I like a whole lot to go ahead and start the class. Coming in next, it's a nice ewe lamb. It's one that still handles really fresh. It's hard to keep them from getting too fat. You're not there. She looks fantastic. You show her really well. From the side, she's still one that I really like in terms of her pattern design. Get her in motion, and she's still extremely flexible on the move. Really nice one. Just doesn't come with the same oomph of the class winner, and that's what sorts her second, but a really, really nice white face to sort into second. Young man that comes in third. This one has a show sheep look from the side. It is really hard to make ones that look like that, and his best days are ahead of him. Keep feeding him, and he's just going to get better and better. He's just too skinny to move into the top two, but get a little more weight on him, a little more oomph up high, and he's going to sort up to the top of the class really, really fast. Young lady with the ewe lamb that comes in next, one that's extremely shapely, comes really, really expressive in behind her shoulder, still carries a ton into her leg from behind. It's just a build thing that keeps her into this fourth place slot. Not as great in her neck to shoulder junction, maybe a little deeper shouldered. Again, steps underneath herself just a little more compact just all around, but a really nice ewe lamb. Definitely fits in this top five really nicely. Rounding out the top five, another white face, a speckle, one that's extremely hard to make, really good in terms of shoulder angle and dimension, able to carry that all the way back, just gives up some of the power from behind, wants to taper into that lower leg and just doesn't have the extra sweep and look of a wedge from the side, and that's what puts you in fifth, but a really nice speckle to round out the top five. Again, put your hands together for all the exhibitors in this class. This was an extremely competitive one.
Okay, results of class 4. First place, Queer Bowman with his Jeffrey Club Lamb. Second place, Cooper Baumgartner with 2905 Livestock. Third place, Michael Etcheper with Winslow Club Lambs. Fourth place, Tegan Durner Club Lambs. Fifth place, Brinley Cardona, Cox Show Sheep. Sixth place, Brinley Cardona, Cox Show Sheep. Seventh place, Michael Etcheper, Winslow Club Lambs. Eighth place, Whitley Smalley, Watkins Club Lambs. Ninth place, Lana Johnson, Jeffrey Club Lambs. 10th place, Hattie Morrison, Winslow Club Lambs. 11th place, Vera Schmidl, Winslow Club Lambs. 12th place, Ryan Fairherm with Winslow Club Lambs. And 13th place, Brody Medina with Brody Medina Lambs. Coming in, we have class 5, waiting on one showman. And on deck, I need class 6, making their way to the holding arena. Reese West, Mackenzie Merrill, Adeline Crowder, Andrea Rose, Addison Aldersey, Bemley Watkins, Shelby Clark, Dawson Sedman, Brody Medina, Cooper Baumgartner, Sophia Stingle, Reese Rako, Rowdy Baker, Bryn Bolgren. Final call for Class 6, Reese West, Mackenzie Merrill, Adeline Crowder, Andrea Rose, Addison Aldersea, Bemley Watkins, Shelby Clark, Dawson Sedman. Just kidding, that's a scratch. Brody Medina, Cooper Baumgartner, Sophia Stengel, Reese Rako, Rowdy Baker, Bryn Bolgren. Final call.
It's fun seeing different exhibitors come out, and a lot of them are the same from class to class. Again, can you just put your hands together? All these kids are working extremely hard out here. I think this top end, just like every other class, has been a lot of fun to evaluate and look at. This natural weather that I like to start the class, I mean, this one's just a hoss. Get in here, extremely big in behind his shoulder, carries that all the way, maintains a ton of width and dimension from behind. But what's impressive is that he's still able to be so shallow and attractive in the way his shoulder is put together, how he ties that into his neck, set that one in motion, and I still think he's extremely flexible and really attractive out on the move. If I could change him a little bit, I think he's just a little small, just in terms of just overall frame size, blow him up a little bit, and I think all that muscle would look even better on him. But one that I think is a really awesome, solid place to start and gives an awesome show lamb look from the side. She does a really nice job showing him. Young man that comes in second. This is a hard one to have to put second. One that's really fresh, still comes with a ton of shape and description, all through the rack, all the way through that loin edge, step behind him, carries that dimension all the way into his lower leg really nice, still steps out and gets going with a lot of flexibility, just doesn't have the same profile presence or just sheer mass as the one that starts the class. Maybe a little deeper shouldered, wants to rock forward in that angle just a little bit, but a really nice one to go second. Really nice job, young man. Coming in third, this is one that gives me a little trouble just as the class continues to wear on, one that I love from the profile and pattern view. Really long, really level, really pretty in terms of her lines, just doesn't have the same wow factors as the two that's above. Maybe a little plainer just in the way she's put together, doesn't want to connect in her neck shoulder junction, a little deeper shouldered as well, but one that's just complete and really nice to look at from the side. Really solid place for third. Coming into the fourth place slot, young man is showing a really nice one here. Tons of power, lots of shape all the way through the rack, has a beautiful wedge and sweep back into its flank from the side. One that just gets a little too compact, wants to push up in the spine a little bit, little deeper shouldered, lower fronted, and that's what sorts you into that fourth place slot. But you're doing a really nice job showing that lamb. Young lady that rounds out the class, I'm glad you caught her really easily. One that very similar story to the one above, maybe a little more compact than the one, a little plainer in terms of the way she's put together, but still really complete, both in motion and stopped on the profile. You're doing a really nice job showing that one, young lady. Again, put your hands together for the exhibitors in this class.
Results of Class 5. First place, Denny Wolfley with her Winslow Club Lamb. Second place, Cooper Baumgartner, 2905 Livestock. Third place, Emma Burdick, Watkins Club Lambs. Fourth place, Holden Killian, Little Bow Sheep. Sixth place, Avon Green, Winslow Club Lambs. Seventh place, Ryan Fairherm, On Target South Downs. Eighth place, Adrian Howard, Spy Kids Lambs. Ninth place, Sage Durner Club Lambs. 10th place, Leah Kemp, Winslow Club Lambs. 11th place, Stella Howard, Spy Kids Club Lambs. And 12th place, Emery Brannigan with Emery Brannigan. Coming into the ring, we have Class 6, Reese West, Mackenzie Merrill, Adeline Crowder, Andrea Rose, Addison Aldersea, Bemley Watkins, Shelby Clark, Dawson Sedman, Bodie Medina, Cooper Baumgartner, Sophia Stengel, Reese Rico, Rowdy Baker, Bryn Bulgren. On deck, Class 7, please make your way to the holding ring. Connor Olavison, Kinsley Curlis, Guthrie Watkins, Addison Aldersea, Owen Green, Reese West, Michaela Curlis, Abby Wiley, Denny Wolfley, Emery Brannigan, Rowdy Baker. Coming back from class 1, we have Kason Bowman with his Jeffrey Club Lamb, Tegan Durner with her Durner Club Lamb, and Quinsley Cardona with Spy Club Lambs. Coming back in class 2, Tegan Durner with her Durner Club Lamb, Landon Shea with his Watkins Club Lambs, and Tegan Durner with her Durner Club Lamb. In class 3, Haley Cooper with her Winslow Club Lamb, Selena Millhouse with her Watkins Club Lamb, and Sophia Stengel. In class 4, we have Coyer Bowman with his Jeffrey Club Lamb, Cooper Baumgartner with 2905 Livestock, Michael Echeper, Winslow Club Lamb. In class 5, Denny Wolfley with his Winslow Club Lamb, Cooper Baumgartner with Little Bow Sheep, and Emma Burdick, Watkins Club Lambs. Top 3 are coming back for the drive. Top 3 are coming back from the drive from every class.
Each of these classes just keep getting more and more fun, and I think these top two are there's a whole lot of quality in them, essentially. And I think you can really go either way. It just comes down to my personal preference and where I put my priorities today. Young man with the natural weather is going to start off the class. From the side, that's an awesome picture right there. You just can't really go wrong with that. I love the depth to the shoulder. Thinks it ties together everything really nicely. Still is extremely fresh and shapely to the touch all the way. Carries a huge leg in from behind and is still really athletic on the move. One that I think just puts the most pieces together for me from a structural standpoint, and that's what allows this one to win. This one comes in a really close second. Another one that I think is extremely hard to make. Maybe just doesn't have the same front third quality that this one has, and that's the only reason it sorts second. One that I love the shape up high, love how it carries into its hip. One that I think actually handles its loin edge and its hip loin junction better than the class winner. I just think that this is a really nice hole for second, and I think the young lady does a heck of a job showing a really, really nice weather to go into second. Young man coming in third. This is a powerhouse of a sheep. You've done a really good job exercising this one and feeding it really nice. Huge rack, tons of shape, takes a really sharp turn to that loin edge, just doesn't have the same profile quality from the side. Maybe a little lower in where his neck is attached, little more rocked forward in his shoulder, doesn't step out with as much athleticism as the two above, but an awesome one to go third. I think the one that comes in fourth is kind of the opposite of the one in third, one that I think gets out and goes with a ton of athleticism and flexibility. Prefer this one from the front third forward. It's just from behind where it kind of falls behind in this top five. Maybe a little plainer in terms of that shape. Still extremely expressive up high, just falls right here where he just gets a little more two-dimensional to compete with the top three. That's what sorts you fourth. Young lady that rounds out the top five, another powerhouse of a sheep, one that I love in terms of some shape and some extra handle when I get on him. It's on the move where this one has too much set to its hock and pastern. Just gets a little too squishy footed to compete with the top three, but a really nice one in that fifth, or top four, really nice one to sort into that fifth place slot. Again, put your hands together. That was a really fun class to judge.
Results of Class 6, first place, Reese West with his Little Bow Sheep. Second place, Shelby Clark with her Jeffrey Club Lamb. Third place, Rowdy Baker with his Jeffrey Club Lamb. Fourth place, Cooper Baumgartner with Little Bow Sheep. Fifth place, Andrea Rose with her Cox Show Sheep. Sixth place, Bemley Watkins with her Watkins Club Lamb. Seventh place, Bryn Bulgren with her Winslow Club Lamb. Eighth place, Sophia Stengel. Ninth place, Mackenzie Merrill, Jeffrey Club Lamb. 10th place, Addison Aldersea with her Addison Lamb. 11th place, Adeline Crowder, Spy Club Lambs. 12th place, Brody Medina, Freeman Livestock. And 13th, Reese Rico with her Alderson Club Lamb. Coming in the ring, we have Class 7, Connor Olavison, Kinsley Curlis, Guthrie Watkins, Addison Aldersea, Owen Green, Reese West, Michaela Curlis, Abby Wiley, Denny Wolfley, Emery Brannigan, Rowdy Baker. On deck, Class 8, Shelby Clark, Callie Rosner, Clara Kemp, Callie Rosner, Rowdy Baker, Quinn Schneider.
Another really fun class, and again, there's some personal preference that comes into play, particularly with this top 5. Young lady with this weather I'm going to use to start the class is one that just hits me really hard from the second it walks in the arena. One that puts together a really nice show lamb look from the side, has a lovely silhouette while still carrying the absolute mass and power you need to have to rise to the top of a class with this much quality in it. Set that one in motion and it just gets better. That's where it wins this class, is it just floats as that weather is trekking around the ring. Young lady did a really nice job showing him. He just keeps all of his pieces together really nice. I think that's a nice place to start. Young man that comes in second, one that I also really like on the move. I think has a ton of flex and give to that hawk. Is able to reach out with those front two quite nicely. I think it's from here where I have to get picky. Gets just a little bit piecier than the one above. Wants to break down in that hip point junction ever so slightly. Wants to push up right before then just a little bit. All in all, a really nice weather. Maybe just gets a little bit plainer to the touch comparatively, but still one that I like a whole awful lot in this class. Young lady coming in third. This is a weather that I really liked when he walked in, and the longer he was in here, gave me just a few more issues. Doesn't want to carry as much muscle into the lower part of his leg. Wants to pull in his hawk just a little bit when in motion, but I love the front 2/3 on this sheep. One that I think ties in really nicely. Love the angle and set to his shoulder. I think she does a really nice job showing him. Just doesn't come with the extra uniqueness of muscle and pieces that the two above her do, but you do a really nice job showing that one. Young man coming in fourth, another powerhouse sheep, and I think it kind of takes a toll on this weather's build. One that's deep shouldered, lower fronted, but what saves him in this class is huge rack, huge leg from behind. One that you just can't ignore from a market basics perspective. I think the young man does a really nice job showing that weather. He's been out here working really, really hard. Rounding out the top 5, young lady's got another weather that I think follows the type and kind of the one above. One that has a huge rack, lots of shape up high. Is able to carry that in from behind. Just tapers a little bit into that dock and then into that lower leg. Has a little too much set to the hawk. Consequently wants to step underneath himself just a little. Just can't compete with the structure and look of the 4 ahead, but I think you do a really nice job. Lovely showman to have in the 5th place slot. Again, put your hands together for these exhibitors.
Okay, results of Class 7. First place, Michaela Curlis with her Jeffrey Club Lamb. Second place, Reese West with his Little Bow Sheep. Third place, Kinsley Curlis, Jeffrey Club Lamb. Fourth place, Rowdy Baker, Jeffrey Club Lamb. Fifth place, Addison Aldersea, Aldersea Lambs. Sixth place, Connor Olavison, Jeffrey Club Lamb. Seventh place, Owen Green, Winslow Club Lambs. Eighth place, Abby Wiley, Watkins Club Lambs. Ninth place, Guthrie Watkins, Watkins Club Lambs. And 10th place, Emery Brannigan, Emery Brannigan. Coming in the ring, Shelby Clark, Callie Rosner, Clara Kemp, Callie Rosner, Rowdy Baker, Quinn Schneider. And then I need all of the top 3 lambs from the classes to come back for the drive. Class 1, Kason Bowman with your Jeffrey Club Lamb. Tegan Durner with your Durner Club Lamb. Quinsley Cardona, Spy Club Lambs. Class 2, Tegan Durner, Durner Club Lambs. Landon Shea, Watkins Club Lambs. Tegan Durner, Durner Club Lambs. Class 3, Haley Cooper, Winslow Club Lambs. Selena Millhouse, Watkins Club Lambs. And Sophia Stengel. Class 4, Coyer Bowman, Jeffrey Club Lambs. Cooper Baumgartner and Michael Echeper, Watkins Show Lambs. And then Class 5, Denny Wolfley, Winslow Club Lambs. Cooper Baumgartner, Little Bow Sheep. Emma Burdick, Watkins Club Lambs. 6, Reese West, Little Bow Sheep. Shelby Clark, Jeffrey Club Lambs. Rowdy Baker, Jeffrey Club Lambs. And the last class we had, Class A7, was Michaela Curlis, Jeffrey Club Lambs. Reese West, Little Bow Sheep. And Kinsley Curlis, Jeffrey Jeffrey Club Lambs.
It's personal preference that sorts the top two for me in this last and final class. I think that they're both really good in their respective ways, but also completely different. The wether that I'm going to use to start this class is just a powerhouse, one that puts so much width and muscle onto a skeleton that's still plenty flexible and attractive on the move. Is he a bit plain and a bit short-fronted? Sure, but I think the young man does a really nice job showing him, and it's really impressive just how fresh and shapely that one is, especially when you get into these upper classes. Young man has just done a really tremendous tremendous job showing that one today. Young lady that comes in second is a sheep that gives me good views, gives me some that just sorted into second just a little. Wanting to get a little lazy, especially right here, right now. Just not quite as descriptive in that hip-loin junction. Get your hands on it, maybe just a bit plainer, but I still love how fresh and expressive that one is in its own right. Just doesn't come with the extra power oomph of the one above it, but one set it in motion, and I think it does really, really well. I think these top two sheep are really good. Young lady that comes in third, another power sheep in class, has a ton of muscle, ton of width. It's the build that sorts you into third. Set that one into motion when he wants to move. Just has too much set to those pasterns, little squishy footed. From this view right here, I just don't love the way that his hind third is constructed. But overall, just a really good market lamb that I think you're doing a really nice job showing. The two that come into this, that finish out this class are kind of similar in their type and kind. The natural one, I love the freshness. I love the shape that this one offers on the handle. Just comes on some pretty small legs, some pretty small feet. That's just consequently goes all the way up, just doesn't come with the extra width. You're doing a really nice job showing that one, and I think from a carcass perspective, that's going to be a really nice wether. Rounding out the class, we have a really long-bodied sheep that I love in terms of the 13th rib back in terms of length. Maybe doesn't come as square or as true out of the dock. Just gets a little bit plainer up front. Just doesn't have the extra wow factor of a show sheep of the ones that are ahead of it in class, but you do a really nice job showing them. Please put your hands together for those 5.
Results of the final class. First place, Rowdy Baker with Jeffrey Club Lambs. Second place, Shelby Clark with Jeffrey Club Lambs. Fourth place, Kelly Rosner. Third place, Kelly Rosner, Little Bow Sheep. Fourth place, Kelly Rosner, Little Bow Sheep. And fifth place, Clara Kemp, Winslow Club Lambs. Out of that class, can I please have Rowdy Baker, Shelby Clark, and Kelly Rosner come back for the drive? Quinley, Class 1, please bring your third place lamb to the waiting area. Quinley, Class 1. In this lineup, in our first place out of all of our classes, we have 4 breeders represented: Jeffrey Club Lambs, Derner Club Lambs, Winslow Club Lambs, and Little Bow Sheep.
Put your hands together another time for all the exhibitors out here in the ring. I think it's a lot of fun to see how I sorted the classes throughout the day, and I stand by all of the first place sheep that I have out here in the final drive. I do want to take a second and say that if you're a breeder, a family, and an exhibitor, you should be extremely proud of yourself. There's so much quality top to bottom, and this is a lot of fun. What a cool thing that you get to show sheep that were born and raised here in Laramie County, and have your own show to do it. I think that's really special, and you can tell that there's a lot of time and effort that goes into breeding these sheep. From experience, I know it's it's a lot. And so from the exhibitor side, you all are killing it. From the breeder side, there's a lot to be proud of out here in the ring. I'm not going to take up too much time and rehash all of the classes because I felt like I talked them pretty well on that top 5 all the way down to first. But there are 3 sheep in here that I think put together a really complete view. They all work out with a ton of flexibility and athleticism while coming with the shape and dimension that you're after with these market sheep, or breeding in this case as well. But I'm going to put up the microphone, go select a champion. We'll pull up a second place, reevaluate, and I'll be back in a second.
Champion, born and raised, goes to Class 7, Michaela Curlis, bred by Jeffrey Club Lambs.
Pull that second place lamb up here, and I think it fits really well into all of these class winners. I am going to go ahead and select the reserve and third place, but again, put your hands together one more time for all the exhibitors. They've all done just a tremendous job, and there's so much quality.
Reserve champion goes to Winslow Club Lambs. And third place overall goes to Little Bow Sheep with Reese West. The reserve champion was Demi Wolfley out of Class 5.